Tall grass. I am just utterly tickled to be here. It is an honor to be here. As I reflected on past years, I have found for the first 12 years or so of our high school careers, whenever we were asked about the next year of high school or the next year of our life, we would reply, school. But this year, I have spoken with classmates, and the answers take us many different places. As we begin to leave our homes and our families, whether it be for college, work, mission, or military, we are given a whole new world of independence. As we look down the road where we want our lives to take us, it seems to stretch on forever. Fellas, we're all mortal. I hope this does not surprise anyone, but as I have spoken with those who are older than me, I have learned that our time here is not as long as we might think it is. Life, in many ways, is like a roll of toilet paper. The closer we get to the end of it, the faster it seems to go. Before we know it, we're old. And as old people so often do, we will reflect back on our lives. We will remember the good, and we will remember our regrets. A nurse who works with the terminally ill often asks her patients this simple question: what are your biggest regrets? Over time, she found a pattern of the 3 most universal regrets that her patients had. And that is what I would like to address today. The first universal regret people have is they wish they had spent more quality time with the people they love. They found that with the time they devoted to work, education, leisure, and especially electronics, they missed out on some of the most precious relationships that were right in front of them. If we fail to give our whole, undivided self, those who know, love, and understand, one day they will regret it. The second universal regret people have is they wish they had stayed more true to themselves. They let the opinions and persuasions of those around them keep them to the values and dreams they had so closely held on to. They let what mattered in the moment take precedence over what mattered most. If we fail to stay true to the person we know we are, and do not stick with the standards and values that define us, one day we will regret it. The third universal regret people have is they wish they had let themselves be happier. They spent their lives looking to the next big moment to be happy, every time saying things like, oh, when this happens, when I get this, then I can be happy. They found that all those moments passed, and they were still not happy. They had not lived the happy life they could have because they postponed their happiness waiting for some big moment. If we fail to let ourselves be happy, regardless of our circumstances, we will regret it. My goal in life is to feel and live it the best I can. I want to look back on this time and know that I've lived a good position. I want to live with no regrets. The Chinese proverb says, the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time to plant a tree is now. My fellow classmates, my calculations are correct. This is now. If you have not already, now is the time to really think about where we want our lives to take us. Not only on the ladder of academic and professional success, but on the quest to become the person you know you should be. It is said, the pain of discipline weighs ounces, while the pain of regret weighs tons. I would like to challenge all of you to take the courage and discipline needed now to avoid the pain of regret. Therefore, today, let us make some resolutions. Today, let us resolve not to let the people around us slip past us because we were so occupied in our school, our work, our leisure, or our cell phone. All of those things are important and good, but if we let them consume our lives, we will miss out on some of the most cherished relationships all around us. As for me, I have never once regretted taking time away from making money, doing homework, or sitting in front of a screen of any kind to reach out to those that matter most to me. Every friendship, every hour of service, every effort to reach out and love those closest to me has been worth it. Today, let us resolve to stay true to the person we know we are. As we go forward, we are in charge of the choices we make. Have the courage today and always to stick to those values and beliefs that not only define you, but also shape you into the person you will become. I personally have never once regretted being honest. I have never regretted not participating in something I knew was wrong, even if I was the only one doing it. I also have never regretted staying true to religion and the God that I hold so close to my heart. Every time we take the courage to stay true to the person we are, we work. Today, let us resolve to let ourselves be happy. Right now, that might seem easy, because many of you are looking forward to graduation. Because you said in your minds, once I graduate, then I can be happy. Well, as life takes you down the road, don't let your happiness hide while you wait for the next week to be happy. Resolve today to be happy no matter what hand life may throw. In my life, there have been many times, in all honesty, it was just hard. It seemed as though happiness was just beyond my reach. Well, that's because I was. I wasn't reaching for it. Rather, I was waiting for it to come to me in some later date or moment. I do not regret making the decision to be a happy person, no matter what trial or hardship I may go through. Just as we are all mortal, we are also all human. We will slip and make mistakes. Keep going. It is easy to make a resolution, but much harder to follow through. One of my favorite poems goes as follows. Stick to your task until it sticks to you. Work at it, sweat at it, smile at it too. Because out of the work, and the sweat, and the smile, come my victories after a while. As we commence from high school and move on to life, let us resolve to live our life with no regrets. For me, my ultimate goal in life is to find myself in a position where I'm looking back at the time I've had here and knowing I made the most of it. By seeing those things that people most regret, we can be wise. And as we go about our lives, may we always allow ourselves to be happy. May we always find time to spend with the ones that matter most to us. And may we always have the courage and determination to live true to the person